asking me maths.
Do you know what the view distance is, or is it the regular?
The view distance is 1 click.
Oh.
It was like every minute 20 it would tick up by 1 then, I think it is.
Essentially, both sides you're going to want to control 2 points in order to win.
So, one thing worth mentioning is that recently added changes. So after the first sector is captured, it'll wait 5 minutes before it adds points. So that's to try to prevent people just rushing for sectors, and then whoever wins is just decided by whoever gets there first. So there's a 5-minute timer that starts when the first sector gets captured, and then points will be added.
Neat.
Alrighty. Well, this is a simple scenario. Let's get this game on the road. Round 1 of F&F starts right now.
Hello.
Hey, Barb.
Let me,
Yep, I was about to say, let me get you to multi and change my name back to Liru.
Wait, who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Well, I know that.
The guy you pay rent to chill in his basement.
I mean, I don't know about being tied up as chill, but hey, whatever.
Why is he always so horny? We don't need the horny. Oh, damn. How many people just got kicked off? A big chunk of people.
Oh, we had this happen on the other server. For EU.
Lamau.
I'm not.
Team 6 now. Chillin' in the basement sounds fun.
Let me see. Did I get kicked off again? No, I'm good. Are you kicked off?
Dane. Nope. I'm in the server. That's where all the cool kids go.
Yeah, probably the script.
Celeboron, thanks for the 16-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
But otherwise,
I think they'll be fine. Mission is called Tears of the Sun. It is OPFOR Chinese versus U.S. Marines. Looks like U.S. Marines. It's 556, 203 systems for the Grenadier weapon. 249 Bravos for the squads. 240 Bs for the MAT team weapon. I did think that I heard Charlie 2 was taken, by Morty, and he gets a Maz as his shock weapon. Awesome to see that there. And then, of course, they're going to take the Marksman, who has Mark 11 20-round magazine by Bay Potato, who does know how to use it. And otherwise, you're going to see everyone get organized down yonder in BLUFOR. Now, OPFOR, however, is China #1. So, they have 6.5 caboodles.
No, 0 for 3.
Kabaddi?
You're switching up
Katiba.
the syllables. There we go. Did someone
say no, I just figured it out myself. So 6.5 millimeter. They have their own 40 millimeter grenade launcher system, which I believe both of the weapon systems can use the same type of 40 millimeter grenades. So that is nice because these are vanilla weapons. And otherwise, with those 6.5s, looks like the squad-based infantry weapon is a PKM. I would assume that Charlie 1 has a PKP. Yep. And then Charlie 2 is an RPG-32. That is reloadable. And I think that is it. Let's try to find X-Ray here. X-Ray is...
No, it is...
the vanilla VS. Yeah.
Yes, the Bullpup 7.62x54 rimmed marksman rifle. So keep
just
in line with the futuristic Bullpup design, and it's got that very nice. I think that's a 10x scope with an RDS on top.
Yep, the I think it's the vanilla DMS scope actually.
I believe so.
Actually, no, it's not. Oh, it could be because that top sight is on it.
It is.
Here, I'm gonna quickly look at his first person. Yeah, it does look like the vanilla DMS. I hate that scope. Yep, it is because of the scope and has the V instead of the dot. I fucking hate that thing. But
that thing, yeah.
Yeah, I hate it a lot. It's just absolutely fucking hate that thing. But let's see. Falcon is looking into a tree, probably to hang himself after that dad joke I made after him. But anyway, let's talk about the AOs here. So first off, we have Alpha by BLUFOR, which has a solar tower in it. It's actually like
Yes, a big solar facility, you could say. Except it's not a good solar facility because they're all pointing in one direction.
yeah. I could see like a good perimeter being made here, but that's going to require a lot of investment. But these battle towers could do really well to kind of hold that AO, and then you have an internal team defending. Otherwise, with Lagasola, there's a lot of military stuff just propped all around, which is really cool. It's like just a massive sandbox. So, you know, just seeing all these facilities and whatnot, I'll be really curious to see how both sides utilize the defenses and then how both sides are going to do the offensive strategies as well. But overall, Alpha, 4 battle towers on the internal perimeter, 3 more to the north, and then, you know, all the way going up to where I believe that's Bravo on the OPFOR side. But with the internal enterable building, usually it's called the research building. I was going to explain why, but I forgot it. But basically, it's just one of the, you know, Arma 3 Altis enterable buildings that is non-destroyable. So you could just see the defending faction easily camp in there. And then there's also places where you can go on the catwalks here, but that is usually a death sentence in PvP.
Bravo or Alpha?
Alpha. Still Alpha.
Oh.
And, you know, if the solar tower, you could hide people in there, it would count, but you can also blow up the solar tower if you are the attacking faction. And then you got 2 barracks buildings on the southern side of the objective, but they're not actually in the objective itself, so it's not really worth committing manpower to there, because they don't really have the best of eyes in the facility, and by then you'd be stretching your guys too thin. Honestly, this AO would be really cool to see, like a defense cache AO, but that is not the game
Maybe another
here.
time.
Exactly. Let's look at Bravo.
Yes, so Bravo, I took a look ahead. Very much reminds me of the Tanoa and Sugar Company, you know, factory area on, well, Tanoa. Except a bit more spread out, not as condensed, but lots of industrial refinery types, buildings, oil cisterns, shipping containers, cargo containers, warehouses, the whole shebang. Some of these buildings are enterable, some of them are not. I think most of these big factory buildings, they have the catwalks on the sides and on the top, etc., but they are not enterable themselves. But yeah, kind of like what you're saying with the catwalks in Alpha, lots of perches, lots of angles to be wary of with attacking this place. Defending is going to be, you have your pick of the litter as far as where to defend from, so I could easily see the marksman or machine gun team setting up on some of the higher areas and just raining hell from above.
I'm going to be honest, I think BLUFOR's home objective area is a little better here.
I would agree with you. This isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. The objective area itself is right smack dab in the middle by the, I think it's like a power plant. But it's not terrible, but there's no battle towers, there's no, like, defense, you know, entrenched positions, that kind of thing.
Another small gripe I have is BLUFOR is about 50 to 100 meters closer to their initial objective than OPFOR is.
Judging by the map, they're just a hair under 250 away from. OPFOR is about a.
Yeah, OPFOR is just about 250, a little less, but BLUFOR.
It's like 175.
At best, yeah.
That is this is a good time to mention what they said in briefing. For this mission specifically, there is a 5-minute countdown timer before points start getting tallied. So
I do like that.
To help prevent, yeah, I do too. So help prevent, you know, point rushing, and just the first team that gets there gets the win. So both both Red 4 and Blue 4 should be able to take their home objectives well before that timer, is past completed. So it would come down to who can take Charlie.
Charlie's equatorial hell, from the looks of it. Defender's advantage. There's one way in. You can vault over the dirt areas where the wall's cutting through it, which I actually kind of really like that idea. I might steal it, but it's really easy.
So BLUFOR, looking at the map, is closer, but they have more obstacles in the way. These small ponds. The terrain kind of goes up and down a bit more than I think it does for Red 4. Yeah, I think they have a bit more of a straight shot to the actual cap point itself, which is this big compound area. Actually, it's just the specific one is the closest to the barracks building, surrounded by the gray concrete walls. So, like you said, absolute hellhole to fight over. It's going to be tough. Whoever takes it first is going to want to get really heavily entrenched, but we shall see what they are able to do.
I don't know. I'll be curious to see the infighting between the areas too, because again, there's a lot of defensive compositions
And
all around.
we're kind of assuming that both teams are just going to take their home capture zones and then go for Charlie. I could also see a kind of, not quite a trick play, but kind of doing the opposite, taking, say, BLUFOR takes Alpha, and then pushes through Capipana and pushes up through that kind of weaker defenses on the southeast side of the Bravo marker, kind of skirting around the defenses on the southern side of the factory itself, and getting in there, taking their home base, because obviously this is one life. It's not like they're going to be respawning there. So if Red 4 sends a majority of the forces to Charlie, they're going to have the rug pulled out from under them.
I don't know. Like, again, we can talk all we want, but, you know, for these neutral sectors where it's pretty much just even, it's really hard to see where this is going to go until the actual fighting starts. Because as soon as we start seeing people starting to get some multi-kills, get some heavy advantages, then we'll have to see how things go. But, nah. Bar, what the hell are you doing in my chat?
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I saw what that person wrote above, and yeah, that's a... we don't talk about it. But yeah, this is going to be very much an interesting match. Depends on not so much, you know, what is used, but how, you know, these two sides direct themselves and their forces. Yeah, I would love to see one side try and, you know, take both Alpha and Bravo and just kind of leave Charlie alone, but it would definitely be more exciting for that very much head-to-head kind of battle.
I don't know. Oh, wow, I just got poked with a fucking... Alright, BRB. Why do people give them to me so late?
Okay. 3 minutes left in the safe start. Still not... Some people are kind of lining up. I see, but it's really too... You can't really tell exactly where some people are going. Looks like PFC Wells and his group are...
Sent you an update, Multi, by the way.
Thank you very much. I'll update in a second. Looks like they are heading... Might be going for Charlie off the bat, but we shall see. Yeah.
Logan's a medic and Charlie won BLUFOR. Let's see what stupid shit he pulls today.
Who?
Logan, the man, the myth, the 50-50.
The 50-50. Oh,
yeah.
Right, the 50-50.
He either does it or he doesn't. It's 50-50.
He's actually cute. He's very cute. You know that?
Oh, dude, look behind Charlie spawn to the north. There's this massive bunker complex, and if you get to the center of it, you're rewarded.
Center of the massive bunker complex.
Yeah. And, Padada.
Badada.
To the north of OPFOR spawn by a few hundred meters.
Oh, Hudada.
Yes. If you go to the center of the cave, you are rewarded.
I mean, X does mark the spot.
Yes.
Ah, god damn it. Hey, at least we found it this time.
Stan! Stan! I am the clitoris! You know that reference, right? Please?
Is that South Park?
Yes. Okay, thank God. At least you can understand that one.
I mean, I just heard Stan, and I figured it was Stan from South Park, but the only way I've heard Stan is to Stan like BTS or something.
What's that?
Wait. You don't know BTS?
That's South Park. No?
Oh.
Is that a new show?
Oh wait, no, is it? It's the annoying people on Twitter who put their fan cams up at this Korean boy band.
So it's not a show. So should I care? That's what I should ask. Should I care?
No, you should not care.
I should not care. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
No, I gotcha. I'm sorry. I forgot I had to dumb things down for you.
Well, Barb, you know me. Is it Arma related? Yes or no? Yes, I'll know it. No, I don't care.
Well, what about cat girls? Are cat girls Arma related?
Yes, because you can put them in Arma.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna fucking say that. You call me the horny.
There's nothing horny about it.
You say that now.
Don't you know there's a Japanese attack pilot for a helicopter that has an anime version of herself painted as a decal on the helicopter? All right.
That's not just her. That was an actual recruitment campaign by the JSDF.
It works.
So it absolutely.
Fucking waifu wars bullshit there.
Are you saying you don't want to have yourself immortalized in waifu form?
I never said no.
Exactly. So
yeah, we're not gonna comment why BLUFOR has a bunch of medical equipment on the ground at spawn and their handguns, but yeah, BLUFOR's running.
Did they actually? Well, so is OPFOR. They're just sprinting guns on their backs, triple timing it. Did they actually like drop medical equipment and shit to lighten their load? Yeah, someone dropped long range. They've dropped cable ties. They've dropped ammunition. The whole point.
They don't need radios.
Of this mission.
Waifu wars
so that people don't rush them immediately, or that they don't get so much rewarded for it.
Hey, haven't you ever been to an op for like Global Offensive or whatever that Counter-Strike game is? You say in Global, guys, rush B, and then to your team you say, don't rush B. It's the art of war right there, Barbarian.
Art of war.
All right, points will begin to be awarded in 5 minutes. BLUFOR has captured Alpha, but Bravo has still failed to capture... I said Bravo. OPFOR has still failed to capture Bravo, and all the units are now leaving the zone.
I mean, it doesn't matter. The points won't be tallied until 5 minutes.
Yeah, but OPFOR still needs to capture the fucking thing. They've got... There it is.
Look, there.
All right. They eventually did it. Now you're seeing all these OPFOR guys pushing out to the southern part in the forest instead of following the fortifications. So maybe they're going directly to Charlie. I don't know, but we already do have a large group of BLUFOR pushing across as well.
Looks like Red 4, they are making a beeline for Charlie, more so than BLUFOR. We see Twig King, So Slow, Granny for the win, great name, Baby Potato, and Pop-Tart from Pluto on their way up there. But a 5-man team is going to get decimated by this 20-man group from Red 4 that's currently heading their way. So yeah, it looks like BLUFOR is going to be going for the Alpha Bravo play, whereas Red 4 is going for the Bravo Charlie play. So it looks like Foxtrot 1 for Red 4, led by Nemesis, will be setting up in those southern defenses southwest of Bravo. So they should be able to hold off somewhat decently, at least half decently, in these very well-made defensive positions. But numbers may prevail in this case, and we should actually be having our first contact soon, as Jay Hudson and the Bravo teams for BLUFOR should start getting eyes on the Red 4 teams maneuvering south.
You know, this is actually really surprising. No side has units really playing D. They just have like 1 or 2, and that's it. And they're both hiding behind dirt walls.
Amazing. Oh, we actually do have a bigger group now. Just west of that 5-man group, we have Foxtrot, Echo 1, Platoon 2 HQ. Big, probably 15 to 20-man group for BLUFOR, also moving in a big blob. And yeah, they should be able to see each other any second now.
Shots rain out from Bravo 1 into the X-ray group of OPFOR. And Bravo 2 firing at the Delta group as well. Platoon 2 HQ for OPFOR firing at Foxtrot and Echo.
Severe's taking some fire. Fun Guy just took a hit.
Now there go the shots going back and forth. we're going to see a little bit of BLUFOR get into the AO, but there is a shit ton of OPFOR guys coming that way. But this allows for BLUFOR to potentially push a lot of guys to touch Alpha.
So yeah,
excuse me, Bravo.
Getting bogged down, getting suppressed, and having to hunker down and return fire, but still a lot of Red 4 are continuing on. That 5-man team is going to get to Charlie first for BLUFOR, but yeah, numbers will be contested as they get head-to-head.
So we might see OPFOR commit a few guys away from Charlie to try to flank around that BLUFOR group, but BLUFOR has a massive unified battle line with a little bit of a gap on the right flank between forces, whereas OPFOR has opted from their POV to have a really strong left flank push. Not that much in center, but the right flank have a minimal garrison to hold. And we might, I don't know which one's going to win just yet. I think OPFOR is definitely going to be able to smash into Charlie. But the real question is, can OPFOR's far western flank hold against BLUFOR? And I don't think it's going to be able to.
Twinkie is up in one of those battle towers with the Vector 21. He does have eyes on OPFOR movement, and he's pulling out his GL. And
just short.
203s. Yeah, that was pretty close considering the distance, but yeah, so he has eyes on them. They're gonna start slowing things down, taking it a bit slower as they everyone gets entrenched. But it's really just so slow on Pop-Tart from Pluto trying to capture Charlie here. You do need 2 people to capture a neutral sector, so they will be able to take it here any second now. But they probably will not be able to hold if this Red 4 force can get close. So hopefully they'll be able to contest that as a good amount of enfilade fire goes onto these guys from BLUFOR on the hill for 1-8. Meanwhile, back over in Kapipana, so extended gunfights going out, seeing some casualties, Lolo getting shredded as he tries to cross an open ground. But otherwise, I'm seeing a couple skulls, 1 skull for BLUFOR, and 1 on Red 4, so keeping it pretty even.
Still pretty even, yep. No numbers advantage today, so.
Yep.
Slow just knocked out another OPFOR guy while trying to defend Charlie.
Really?
And that was Tarnfolk.
Oh, poor, no, down or not just KO'd?
He's dead.
He fucking dead.
He had an LR with him too, so I think he was LR correspondent for Bravo 1. The team leader.
Yeah. So that's a big kill real quick.
Ooh, and we just saw a marksman shot by Bay Potato going into one of the OPFOR guys' heads. The small garrison at Charlie on the battle towers, plus the, I guess in this case, the western group here on the big hill is doing a really good job delivering enfilading fire on this central OPFOR group. If OPFOR tries to take cover from one direction, they're shot at from the other. So the best they can do is just use overwhelming firepower as you have Delta 1 starting to get really close to the western side of this BLUFOR force. And I think BLUFOR is going to get overwhelmed. Go ahead.
2 things. So points have
started.
To rack up. However, BLUFOR did not take Charlie.
Oh!
Why? But Pop-Tart from Pluto is the only one in the capture zone for Charlie at this point, so he will not be able to capture that on his own. Granny for the wins battle buddy, which was the marksman for BLUFOR.
Yep, that was Bay Potato. He is dead.
Dead as a doornail. So they misplayed this a little bit. They could definitely regroup, get another person in there, and start, digging in Charlie.
Firing out the wrong battle tower.
Red 4, like I said, has the superior numbers. They should be able to push forward using some basic bounding techniques and get up to at least the walls of this compound now that the marksman has been taken out.
All right, we see BLUFOR. They're starting to commit a few guys to get on past the perimeter wall of Charlie and to fold in to take the objective, realizing that they're unable to capture Charlie itself.
Gores is dead too. Oof.
Where was Gores?
Gores was over by X-Ray in the battle tower south of Bravo. So he was...
Gotcha, yep.
Unlucky hit from about a kilometer away. Damn.
That's gotta suck. Meanwhile, X-Ray is noticing that to the west, Charlie 2 for BLUFOR is mounted in that tower and has started giving pot shots. I really like how some of these players are looking through the little nudges on the battle towers, really trying to limit their target profile there. As I say that, an AT rocket goes in and knocks Ash out, the machine gunner on top for X-Ray, because Charlie 2 does have the Moz weapon. Great shot.
Lots of casualties now. Kraft is down. Swallow, I think, just woke back up. And yeah, Ash down, bleeding pretty heavily, looks like.
Yeah, but this Bravo group, which was kind of the center line, if not the right flank of this large Bravo, advance to Bravo, is really starting to fall apart here because OPFOR just has the manpower advantage, and now a massive smoke push being done by OPFOR to get into this objective. It's going to be up to Pop-Tart from Pluto to hold, but this zone isn't captured yet. All OPFOR needs to do is get to... Actually, no, it is captured. Pop-Tart was able to get it, but all OPFOR needs to do is get 2 or 3 guys in this zone, and it'll go back to neutral and eventually go to OPFOR.
Yeah, G-Legs and Casey can be the first ones for OPFOR, going up that big dirt mound, hopping over, no fear, no time to waste. They know that Casey's having some trouble, but G-Legs got over with that PKM, looking to get in there. And yes, that's a cheap spot, but it'll work. Where G-Legs is now, and this corner is inside the zone, so there it goes. And it should be turning over for
out of neutral.
Any second now. Yep.
Meanwhile, BLUFOR's attack here has gotten a little stagnant. They haven't moved that much, so OPFOR with this minimal flank has been able to hold quite a bit. I was hoping to see the Charlie squad kind of keep maneuvering, get to the northwestern corner of Bravo, and then push in, but that has just not been the case. Now we're going to see OPFOR start to get the advantage here as they pretty much take this zone.
Ooh, Severe's group over here in between the 2 cities is being pushed up on by Clown and his Red 4 group. Staff Sergeant Flood going over the rocks. Doesn't know that BLUFOR just...
He's going to run right into Russ. He's not looking. Russ drops him.
Takes down the Staff Sergeant. Superior chain of command, my ass.
Russ is now trying to push his offensive. He throws something in the air. It's a grenade.
That is what you would throw.
And he's going to get eyes on Kilbo. Kilbo is on the multi-twitch. He just doesn't know to look right.
I think you might have seen him, but he wasn't in a good position. He chose to get to cover.
Instead, Rust is shooting under a tree, maybe. Now he's trying to get a pickoff. Does actually get a kill on somebody. A PKM gunner. Nice.
Down Porter. Oh, no, yeah, Lee's buddy right there with the PKM. Yeah, he's still twitching.
OPFOR still unable to capture Charlie because Pop-Tart is just holding this AO down like a fort.
Yep, and so Rhino's pushing in with that Katiba, looking for the defense here. Actually, no, they just got it. Pluto was able to delay,
there it is,
but not stop it.
Meanwhile, Nemesis, Falcon, and Lolo trying to hold this position. BLUFOR's trying to lob some GLs in, but it's danger close at this point. It's making Night Owl turn around and wonder. And Lolo's going to be holding this on his own. Gets the headshot on Thorn. Firefighter doesn't notice. He just runs right around Firefighter. Lolo pulling the sneaky play. Gets caught in a reload. Tries to go prone to evade the shots, but Jemiah gets the back.
And now it's Nemesis. Nemesis double tapping, triple tapping an already dead body. Thorn, I think, heard those shots.
Falcon is also in the barracks, though.
Yeah, the Nemesis, he's hiding pretty well.
Oh, there's Falcon coming in the rear, getting some shots on Jemania here.
Yeah.
Jemania. He's up, just gets a headshot on him.
Yep, gets Jemania's buddy. And is running around. Jemania doesn't know what to do. He's just deciding to move.
And he gets dropped by Falcon. The teamwork here between these guys is amazing, but Nemesis gets knocked out as he tries to crawl in. Oh. Charlie 1 catching him in the ass.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, Nemesis having a bit of a spaz.
And double tap by Montgomery.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, please.
You okay?
Oh, Lord. Do you see Nemesis's body?
Oh. No, but I see Falcon trying to murk Rust here. And unfortunately, Falcon gets killed. And double tap by Bridges.
Oh, God.
And his body also, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, Jesus.
And I see where Nemesis's body. Yeah, okay. You know what? Okay. Yeah.
Do you ever read that article about the Chinese PLA? Like, they have a new technology where they can remote detonate an explosive on their soldiers to maintain dignity. I don't think they did that there. The dignity was not maintained in this.
It was something different there. Meanwhile, looking back at Charlie here, Rhino going on the roof here. Pop-Tart
actually opens the door and peeks his head out. Casey is none the wiser. Couple shots, doesn't drop. And Rhino's like, where the fuck are those coming from? He's looking to his east. Casey knows where they came from.
Rhino's gonna be shouting. Sees an angle and drops Casey.
Yep.
Really good play right there.
Chest, yeah.
Pads just saw Pop-Tart go back into that building, though. Now you're having legs firing down on Zine. Oh, no, he killed someone in this perimeter here. OPFOR gonna start getting the point advantage.
Rhino lags out and gets dropped. Ooh. So does Trick King, but in a different manner. Pop-Tart switches
gets dropped because Pads runs in.
Oh, but that grenade.
I don't think Pop-Tart's waking back up. That grenade kills him.
Lord. Brutal grenades. They have updated the grenades for FNF.
Yep, increased the damage by 50%. We've already seen it in EU. It's been great.
Ugh. Now they're more like Call of Duty grenades, for better or for worse. I like the change, personally.
Yeah, I do too, because
makes them more useful.
Yeah, grenades will actually do their job now instead of being
right?
like a rarity where they actually do damage. Meanwhile, wow, that OPFOR just put a perfect GL on Stewart, but Stewart was 2 stories below, otherwise that would have been dead on accurate. Charlie 2 is trying to cover Charlie 1 with cover by fire, as Charlie 1 inches closer into position. Meanwhile, Bravo Squad for BLUFOR is shifting its focus to the east to potentially try and recap Charlie, but there's a lot of OPFOR guys in the way. But if the remaining 4 BLUFOR guys can... Yep, go ahead.
Lurch is the last one alive in the center for BLUFOR. He's being pushed by about 8 or so Red 4 coming down the hill towards him. Gets GL'd. He's very much hurting. I think
he's being suppressed. Bonk is coming around as well. I think Bonk is going to get the hit. Yep, just as he's bandaging. And there's the down.
Well done by them. So that's that center done, and now they have a buffer force to prevent any BLUFOR reinforcements from coming to Charlie. They still have 4 people, Zine, Granny, Matt Coro, and Nova Wolf over here for BLUFOR.
We got Nurse coming in. He's going to hit Grammy for the win in the ass. Nurse just noticed Granny go into a little bunker right there. Granny does have his marksman rifle. Ooh, Nurse gets a good hit right there. I'm not sure if Zine's going to hear those shots and react because he's currently pinned by Fisher.
Yeah, but he's pinned. I don't think he's able to do much. He needs to double tap Granny, though. He's checking all his corners. He's playing it smart.
Very good call right there.
I think Granny tried to wake back up, but failed.
Nah, his body just glitched a bit. He could still, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, it's possible. I do not know how much fire he took beforehand, and now he's pushing in. Rushing in, actually. Sees the barrel.
Oh!
Around the corner, and...
Zine, I noticed he did a sidestep there. I think he just had like a half-second lag spike right there at the worst possible time, and he just got taken out.
You hate to see it. So, now, last over here, Charlie was going to be Macro and Nova Wolf. We are seeing a decent BLUFOR push up north of Kabipana.
Yep, Charlie squad.
Yep, the defense
X-Ray and Alpha 2 with him as well.
X-Ray and some remnants of Nemesis's group. So they are holding steady for now, but they might get outflanked by Charlie 2 way out for the west, led by Stewart and with Logan.
Ah, yes, reloading while you're shooting. What a classic strategy. I just saw Green Shade get cut the fuck down.
Yeah, Swola took down 1. Still got Vito and Vagrant up here. The 203 and a 240. Oh my god, that incoming fire. Vito, the key.
I'm surprised Vito didn't get mowed down right there.
It is not even phased. Does need to patch himself up, though.
Logan's breaking away from his group. We might see a Logan play here as he won't be able to take the zone by himself, but he can at least go up there and say it's clear and get a few guys to join him to wrestle control from that sector.
Side note, Stathenberger has changed his name because I think he got tired of you calling him Stathenbay.
I just saw an OPFOR guy fly. I don't know. I'm confused. Where's Stathenberger?
Over by X-ray, south of Bravo.
BLUFOR or OPFOR?
OPFOR. He's in the tower, up near the top. He's rearranged his name so the 1RW tag is behind it.
I see. Is it because I keep butchering people's names?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't say for certain, but I would assume so. It's the same name. He's just making it a bit clearer for you. He's helping you out.
I appreciate it. All right. So BLUFOR doing some more flanking around the northern side, but they are in a striking position to go take Bravo. Meanwhile, OPFOR is sending forces back to assist Bravo. Looks like a fire team going back there.
Yeah, we do still have Bassbeard and Fisher, so they both have the slashes, so they both should have long ranges and target on the command net. So they've called for Bravo 1 and possibly command to fall back into Bravo and get a possible counterattack or something of the like. Big Purple has gone down and I think dropped a nade on its own body.
So Nova Wolf and Matt is a medic, and you watch Nova Wolf just drop down in front of him, so he quickly shut the door and almost got stuck as bullets ricocheted in there, and he got Nursk running in to do some more double tapping, since he has been very good on that.
Saw 203 coming from northwest of X-ray for Red 4 now, and would have been perfect as an HE, but instead it was a flare. Love to see that.
BLUFOR is now trying to push past this defensive position. We're seeing some machine gun firing into Vormolk's paws as they are moving in, but that was from Cyrus from a really big range there. That's a great shot. Now he's just wildly suppressing that bunker. I'm going to be honest, suppression doesn't really do a lot in FNF. I just don't see people react to it as much as you would think. You know?
Yeah, I would love to see possibly for a week that one suppression mod that we use implemented into you know, just a week of missions. Oh, and Nurse is coming around.
There's Nurse, yep.
Crow.
Wiping the medic and his buddy. Ooh.
So now I'd give them probably about 2 minutes for them to regroup, identify that the situation has been resolved, and send some forces back to Bravo to help defend. But
I would think they're actually going to send some guys to Alpha, but I could also see them sending to Bravo.
I mean, I wouldn't see entirely the point of going to Alpha when they already control 2 points. They're up by about 50.
Oh, you see that guy get dropped right there?
They have a steady lead and it's only growing. They don't need to get greedy and go for Alpha, overextend themselves, and they get bitten in the ass.
That's entirely fair.
That's my take on it, but we'll see what they end up doing. Looks like I'm seeing Charlie start to fall back that way now, or at least look in that direction. So we'll see.
A lot of fire suppression going on Vormolk and Tech's position. Again from Cyrus, but he's at such far of a range, it's going to be really hard for him to get pinpoint with that. But BLUFOR is slowly starting to breach in this compound. But Charlie 2 is going to sneak around and go hit the objective.
And this is pretty good because
Bravo's a blocking force.
Example of suppression actually kind of working because Vorm could just go to their right, hop over the wall, and be relatively safe in Bravo, get some defensive positions in there. But instead,
Night Owl running up. But unfortunately, he got shot dead by, I think, Fisher, who was... Someone was pro. I think it was Bart, actually. But now Bart's getting shot in the side of the head by Bridges. And Bridges also tapping Bassbeard there.
Great maneuvering coming in from BLUFOR for this position. Yeah, they were able to take this pretty quick.
Ooh, Cyrus is able to get a long-range shot. I think that was... Nope, it wasn't Tech. It was one of his battle buddies, though. As they were trying to get to the dirt wall for perimeter, and BLUFOR on the other side of this wall, pushing right into Bravo. They'll be unmolested.
Cyrus is on 2. Cosmonaut now looking over at Manglex. They're trying to get over the wall. GL going out. Get some shrapnel damage on them. Not bad. A little far away, but not too bad.
Fisher turning over, getting some shots on buckets.
Yeah, Mailbox is just gonna be death by 1,000 cuts if he doesn't move. He's popping smoke, trying to get some cover, but smoke isn't gonna stop a 203 from busting his balls. We actually have BLUFOR group led by Logan and Anderson. They're now inside the compound for Bravo, just about 50 or so meters away from the capture zone.
They're watching flank security of these smokes, trying to find an angle they might catch Manglex vaulting over the wall here, and he gets taken out though by either Bridges or Cosmonaut, knocking that wall over.
Yeah, so that clears it for X-Tech and Warm to come up.
Yep, but Jimmy's here is going to start firing.
Not a bad little 1-2 punch.
Oh, Stewart is friendly firing forces, though. I think he just dropped a friendly.
So we do have that blocking force for Red 4 in between Kabipana and
There's a dead friendly in that bunker.
They're starting to take some fire from BLUFOR Bravo, but I don't think they're exactly pushing. I think they're still holding as part of a flanking force, a blocking force.
Jimmy's gets hit, but he got Vito and Vargrant coming in to try to assist. Stewart just has to hold them there, and these two will be able to get right behind these guys and knock them out.
Great tactics tonight in this first round for NA.
Definitely.
Working together on both sides of...
Oh, Vargrant with the 240 Bravo. Oh, that was mean. That was sexy, but holy crap.
Yeah, you
ever seen Swiss cheese before? And Stewart now getting trigger happy again, firing on friendlies.
Yeah, and Vito actually pulls back on the other side. He's getting shot at by Red 4 Charlie, who started to come back.
Yep.
Kind of a bit too little too late, as this Bravo point has gone neutral. Anderson and Logan going for the cap.
Bravo has been wrestled out of OPFOR control.
So now Red 4 has a choice. They've already got a decent force over here by Bravo. Do they commit to the retake, or do they try their luck in trying to take Alpha? It's definitely a gamble either way. I would honestly think that they would send some people back over towards Bravo since they already have about a squad or so up here. But they're gonna need to make that decision quickly. They have a 21-point lead, and once BLUFOR takes Bravo, it's only gonna start shrinking.
All right, so here's what we got right here. BLUFOR has taken Bravo. They've got a decent force up by Bravo. They got a decent force up by Alpha, because the battle line that Bravo was making in the battle towers, they kept the southern part of that battle line there to take that tower, and they pulled the other forces back and made a really nice L in between Alpha and Charlie so they can catch any forces maneuvering through. There's a weakness if there's a wide flank, but OPFOR is unlikely to commit something like that. Plus, if BLUFOR is keeping good 360, they would be able to spot it, because if you get on Carlson's level and look to his east and south, it is all flat. There are barely any good hills to rove around unless you get very far out. So OPFOR's in a little bit of a pickle. We could still see them with their Charlie squad push in and retake Alpha, but that is going to be bloody because it's a bit of an even fight, and we do still have Stottenbay up in the battle tower. I'm going to keep pronouncing his name wrong, but we're going to see if he's able to pull any special maneuvers here. But for now, as BLUFOR's points are going to catch up, because they'll take Bravo any moment now, this is going to stall out. We still have a good chunk of time for this first round.
Yeah. So let's see. So once they take it, it should be like, all right, so at this point, let me do some napkin math.
He's just chilling that door.
So Red 4 and BLUFOR should meet at about 70-75 points. That's about the point where it would get even.
Yep.
After that, so Red 4 probably has
Bravo taken by BLUFOR.
To really, yep. Once they take that, or once BLUFOR, never mind. I'm not even gonna try and force that point anymore. One is a limited amount of time, and
OPFOR's getting 3 guys to the direct east of Bravo, and you're seeing them
with that 240. He is
trying to get a few shots here.
Out. Just rocking out with his bipod out.
Yep, he's trying to line up shots on Charlie 1. He's got a nice holographic scope. That is going to help him see targets. And he is waiting for those guys to come out from behind that rock right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's moving his holoscope a little to the right so he can see better movement, so nothing's obstructed by the actual sight of his scope itself. But he will be easily able to shred through any concealment that this OPFOR group pushes through. And there's the fire coming in. Manages to get Coda. Oh, that was both him and Cyrus firing. Bonk is now trying to return fire on Cyrus's position, but the damage is done. We are at the point where every kill is going to count. And you got some OPFOR guys to the south. Just a little bit of delta here. They were at 4, but one just went down. Because again, this L-shaped position that Bravo has made is going to deliver some very nasty enfilading fire if Carlson can move up and get into
I
position.
was about to say, yeah, Carlson's moving up, but with that combat engineer, he could potentially chuck a nice little satchel.
He'd have to get very close for that, though.
He'd have to get very close, but with this foliage in his way, well, now he's open.
There he is firing. Gets a few shots on Lee. Ah, and there's the headshot.
Lee. Very nicely done. And Kook.
Now he's firing some double taps.
He's
Kunk is going to notice he just got shot in the face, though. That was T5 Bay of Montgomery, specifically T5 Bay, on his first kill. Great job covering Carlson there.
Yeah, I don't think Red 4 is going to have the numbers to make, and they have to commit to one of these points. They need to bring all these guys back from Charlie. They need as many people as they can to retake Bravo, and after that, we'll see what they're able to do. But yeah, this is looking more and more like a BLUFOR victory.
I will say, I think OPFOR started losing the fight. No, I can't say that, because from what I've seen, OPFOR in the small skirmishes have been winning. I saw, Nurscon 4 kills, Nemesis and Falcon hold against a bunch of BLUFOR guys and drop quite a few in a compound, so I guess it's just been the firefights that I haven't been able to catch where OPFOR has been getting slapped around. Specifically with this BLUFOR push to where Stoughton Bay's tower was, and now with them stopping OPFOR from getting back in the sector, now it can still be turned around. OPFOR has a little less numbers here, even though I just saw them lose a guy.
Yeah, Logan got his first of the match.
Of course he did.
Yeah, only ones that are back here for Red 4 are Clown, Arma Jesus, and then Pierce and Martin for command. So they're not pulling in because now they realize that they're needed. They've hung out in the back long enough as officers, but yeah, Alpha for Red 4 Platoon and HQ, they're actually pushing it down towards Alpha. They're going for the gamble play, kind of cutting their losses with Bravo and going for that, which actually,
OPFOR,
looking from our position, is the right play, but they obviously don't know that for sure. Go for it.
OPFOR to the south does have a large amount of forces here, starting to commit to Alpha. BLUFOR, I don't know where. Oh, it's because they're committed part of Bravo to the north on Bravo sector. So that just stretched their southern line thin. And now OPFOR might be able to capitalize on that and sweep OPFOR out from under them. The issue here is now it's leaving Charlie really undefended, and you might see BLUFOR sweep guys over to take that sector next.
Mm-hmm. Lots of machine gun fire from Chupless. I think that's a 249. Sounds like
Arma Jesus putting some shots on Vargren and Stewart, but Jesus gets his legs knocked out again. He's been in the corner bandaging, and that firefight yields no results.
Anderson and
Oh.
are on the exterior.
Yeah, but they could get on that dirt mound and look over and drop both Clown and Arma Jesus.
I'm watching him. He's got that M16. Oh, he's playing it smart too. He's waiting for Nutty, so they go up together, stick together.
Mm-hmm. Nutty, both of these guys are formidable players, but Anderson's the guy that runs the NA branch. Funny enough, Martin is nearby, the server developer. It's time for some admin abuse on admin abuse. Oh, if Anderson times it right and looks right, he's going to catch Clown out of position. He goes guns up. Starts trying to splay Crown with Nutty.
Anderson ran out of ammo, too. He bullets in there.
That's why he coordinated with Nutty Person there to get that drop.
We were hyping him up. We were doing him a favor, and he repays us by doing that. Either way,
They still got the kill. Vito got the kill on Arma Jesus. I'm sure he will rise again, but otherwise...
Give or take 3 days, yeah.
Religion jokes. Anyway, it's not looking good for BLUFOR on the northern flank. Southern flank, there is a bit of a chance, but they're down to 3 people. They were up to 5 earlier. I don't see OPFOR being able to repel out at this point. BLUFOR will probably mount up a counteroffensive and try to take Charlie.
Rocket going out onto T5 Bay and Montgomery. I think hit T5 Bay with some shrapnel, but seems to still be doing okay. Otherwise, yeah, that was kind of their ace in the hole, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. They need to commit. They need to bring out this garrison force and commit or die. Okay, so my napkin math was off, so it looks like they might link up at...
about 85, 84-ish.
Yeah, so honestly, if OPFOR is able to push in and take one of these places, Bravo's out of the question. Too many BLUFOR.
By the way, hold up. Nutty Person and Anderson were able to tap Martin and Pierce, and now OPFOR's northern attack is no more. We still have Stoughton Bay in the back, but he's not going to be able to take the sector by himself. You need at least 2 to capture the sector, but he could at least make it neutral, I think. I don't know. The rules keep changing on that regard.
Sorry, on what regard? I got a sub, so I was saying thanks to them.
Stoughton Bay is coming in to Bravo. He's on his own, though, but he does have a machine gun. And we have seen time and time again what a machine gun can do. Maybe
alone because everyone else in his team got wiped.
Yep, they never cleared the rest of that battle tower.
Exactly.
BLUFOR, honestly, 15-minute warning. They just have to play a defensive game and just wait for the points to count up. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why?
Nearest is on 3 kills over here in this blocking force. Now we do have that Red 4 garrison at Charlie. They're starting to pull out and assist these guys over here to their west. So they might go for Alpha, but they're gonna have to make it quick because they are catching up pretty quickly. Yeah, I think you're right, about 83, 84, maybe 85. They will get tied up. And after that, it's not going to take long at all. We did also see that 50-minute timer start. Although I'm not seeing the updated one. So, yeah, they have a limited amount of time both on points and actual time.
Okay, then. Lacasola has zombie bunnies.
I was about to say, why is your chat talking about zombie bunnies? Where are they?
They're around. They're client side. So you'll have to find one yourself. I was wondering what added, because we added Lacasola to TSB main. I'm like, what mod added these like zombie bunny things? Yeah, it's Lacasola.
There you go.
Oh.
Learn something new every day.
Stoughton Bay avoiding 2 players.
Now we're having some BLUFOR guys head towards Charlie. We still have Misu there in the similar position to I think it was Rhino, just holding off on his own with the PKM. He might be able to hold him off for a while, but he will not be able. If it gets neutralized, he won't be able to recapture it. I don't think.
So just explosive traps as OPFOR is desperately trying to get to Alpha, but at this rate, with BLUFOR moving to Charlie, I don't think there's a way. We're about to see, it's going to be at the 84, 85 mark where we'll see BLUFOR overtake OPFOR.
Yeah, Stathenberger still playing it, being really cautious, a bit overly cautious, but I mean, yeah, he does have to play this smart, and that means holding your trigger.
Oh, I just saw Stoughton Bay take a shot to the face by Anderson on the dirt mound and still survived. He's still alive, don't get me wrong, but that was a nasty shot. I guess it hitboxed to his arm.
Strong.
That should have been a kill. Meanwhile, we have Montgomery and Shoeless, two BLUFOR guys that are about to run into the OPFOR offensive.
Time as Nearest
Yep.
is pulling up.
Nearest is going to see him and shoot him in the back.
Yeah, he's going to wait to get to a stable position.
Yep, he's running right to this log. That's why.
He's actually the wrong boy.
No, I guess he didn't notice him.
Yep, okay. He is looking that way where the shots were coming from Hudson over there, looking over that dirt mound.
I could have sworn he should have seen them.
I'm right there with you. Who knows? Maybe he's in pain, and the pain effect was clouding his vision.
Mm-hmm. And there we go. 86 NATO. Excuse me. Yeah. No, yeah, technically, just
Technically, I mean,
BLUFOR, OPFOR, 86 BLUFOR, 85 OPFOR.
This is US, so technically this is CSAT versus NATO.
Fuck's sake. I hate you. JK, I love you.
I know.
All right, OPFOR trying to rush in here. They're going to be a little bit quicker, but they got a lot more resistance to deal with. Meanwhile, BLUFOR has a bunch of guys randomly fanning out, not going to Charlie. Okay. And
pulling back, yeah, because
Staunton Bay's pulled way south too. What the heck?
Well, he's getting out of there. He's been made. He's retreating to a better position, trying to break that line of sight and get into a position where he can do an ambush. But yeah.
Ooh, Shoeless getting Shoeless to the face.
All right. Yeah, they're able to push in here. The command team, Passinger and Grav, they're not in the zone. So if they're able to, if Redford's able to hop the wall and push in, it's going to be close.
Nerska's going to hit Montgomery in a moment. He sees Montgomery, waits for him to stop moving, misses those initial shots, and he is not landing them.
Red 4 might be out of time. Maybe a couple more minutes. They got to get in there and at least neutralize it.
Nurse takes a grenade and gets killed. Two beautiful grenades landed on his paws.
Olaf, please, pads. You need to take out Hudson and push up. Time is of the essence. 92 NATO. 4 more takes and NATO wins.
That would be anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes.
Sorry, wait. Yeah, 4, because 4 times 2 is 8.
Yep.
I can do math.
Fast math.
Quick maths. But yeah, they're still pinned down here. Pads and Olaf, they're unable to move, not sure on what to do. Either that or they're not where to shoot, where to move to.
Honestly, 94, another minute before the sector even gets done, I think it's GG BLUFOR.
Yeah.
Because just mathematically, they only need one sector to tick 6 more times, which is 3 minutes. And in that time,
yeah,
OPFOR can't capture anything. So
it might be 199, but I think BLUFOR is gonna win this.
Oh my God! Did you just see that? BLUFOR had an explosive trap and killed 2 people.
Wow! Of course, just a cherry on top for BLUFOR, pulling this back and getting a 2-man explosive kill, which you never see those get even 1 kill, let alone hurt anyone most of the time. So to get 2 kills,
hot damn!
What the hell was that? I'm not even seeing. Maybe Carlson. He's coming back now. He might have spotted them and popped it. Yeah, he would have been at a decent angle to see those guys, or maybe Sholin or Nielsen called it out to him. But damn. That's the nail in the coffin, yeah. No, GG BLUFOR. They're not even going to get close to this perimeter.
$98, one more tick, last 30 seconds. Olaf winning that one-on-one, though. But he's going to be out of time.
No, yeah, nowhere near enough.
As Hudson comes around while Olaf's in a reload, and Olaf gets Hillary Clinton.
Laid down. And again, great effort from both sides. This is a great match, but there it is. 100 points for BLUFOR, G frickin' G. Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Whew. It was close. It was very close.
Very, very, very fucking close. GG.
Look at all those skulls.